Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Okay, let's go ahead and get to it. So, based on what the mother says, it sounds like her son was trying to steal a bike. Okay, what did she say?
So they were looking in the basements of the apartments looking for a bicycle to take.
So, her son and another little boy were in that apartment complex in the basement trying to take a bicycle. That sounds like they were trying to steal it. So, then these men allegedly come what? Or at least one of them with a gun.
His head, took him in his apartment.
Come with a gun to his head, took him in the apartment, and I guess they have him to call the mother. And in the process, the boy is forced to take off all his clothes and he's handcuffed in their vehicle.
Basement. The guy lived upstairs. He came downstairs and grabbed my son, put the gun to his head, took him in his apartment. The other little boy ran outside and called the police.
You know why they targeted your son?
No, when he called me, he said my son was in his apartment, which was a lie. So they were looking in the basements of the apartments looking for a bicycle to take.
Which she says she does not condone and wishes they would have just called the cops.
Just bad all around. So her son and a little boy looking to sounds like steal a bicycle, which she says she does not condone. He's learned a horrible lesson. As a result of trying to, allegedly, I would say, take a bicycle, steal, in my opinion, they meet a man who points a gun at him, has him to strip naked. Kid is handcuffed and humiliated, probably scared, you know what less. Why would they need to strip naked to humiliate him? I'm just glad nothing worse happened. You know what I mean? What they should have done was just, hey, call the police. That's what they should have done. Now they're facing kidnapping charges. Again, the boy was forced, they put a gun to his head, forced to take his clothes off. He's blessed nothing worse happened. Because when I saw that, that sounds like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. So this here, you're going to steal a bike? Look what happened. The humiliation. As for the mother, you might want to have a talk with your son. See, it's all kind of weird people. Why would he need to take his clothes off? And he's handcuffed sitting in their vehicle. What if he was by himself? He could have been trafficked because he wanted to go ahead and take a bike. Could have been trafficked. But the other little, I'm assuming, partner in crime ran and called 911. I think they went way over the top with this one here, these men. That wasn't necessary, and now they're going to be facing kidnapping charges. The sad thing is, some of these little kids, little cheering, they want to go and take stuff. This is a very difficult time in this country. I understand we're wild, but in this country, people are losing it. Life as we know it is not the same. I was told a friend of mine before about Tampa. I'm like, well, I've been in Tampa before, met friends there hanging out. Tampa floods. Tampa floods, even when it's during like a heavy thunderstorm. I've seen the neighborhood streets flood. Kid you not. Water in some of these areas, guess what? It's not subsiding. A lot of those neighborhoods, they do. It's not a flood zone, and a lot of them don't have flood insurance. The people are losing everything. So here's what's going on in the country. A lot of people are losing their homes. Everything's out in the street. Guess what? The water's still standing there. It's going to get worse and worse. It's going to stank up and get mold. The home is going to be destroyed. Apartments as well. Losing their cars. Losing their jobs. People are losing, can't afford to live just to exist, to have a place to turn the key and live. Can't afford that. Can't afford to keep a vehicle. What's the point? So when you have, be it kids or adults, I want something, I'm going to go ahead and go take it. Don't be surprised. You might meet with something very nefarious. People are hurt, disappointed. They are angry, mad. This sir wasn't necessary. Why would you take his clothes off? Why? Again, he's blessed. Nothing else worse could have happened to him. Again, could have been trafficked. So right now, it is a difficult time in this country. Just people trying to survive. People just trying to survive. People getting evicted. Lose foreclosures. Go! Time for you to leave. Go where? Money so low, can't afford to move. Money so low, cannot afford a storage. Then, when some people do afford a storage, can't afford to keep it. So people are losing a lot, and I can tell you what they're not trying to do. For people who want to go ahead and still be adults or children, a lot of times you call yourself, I'm going to go ahead and just take me a little something, do what I want to do. You never know what you might meet. Like this kid here, I don't condone, of course not. But this right here, I'm gonna go ahead and steal me a bike. Look what happened. Now they got you sitting up here handcuffed and naked. You don't know if these men were gonna try something, traffic you or anything. Hard lesson to learn. So parents with these kids, again, people are going through a lot. Life is not easy right now. It's not a darn joke. It is not easy right now. Heck, I talked to him about spending money. I'm like, do we really need that? Okay, that's an additional 6,000. Okay, do we really, really need that? I understand the want. Do we really, really need that? Is it a necessity? No, it's not. Oh, just 6G. Yeah, but that 6G is going out the door. Do we really need that? Okay, so now we got this. Okay, so now there's 5. That's 11 going out the door. Do we really? We can't wait on that. I'm just saying, it's not like it may be something cool, but is it a necessity? Hell no, it's not. Why? Heck yeah, I'm concerned. Depending on you. Heck yeah, I'm very concerned. Why? You look around and you see what's happening. It ain't a joke. It ain't a barrel of laughs. So this right here, when people decide they're gonna go ahead and steal something, hell, you see the tow truck driver that's trying to do his job. The person didn't make the notes on the truck. Shot at 13 to 16 times. 8 bullets landed in the man's body. He probably, I would imagine, still in the hospital bed. Are you kidding? Spleen, liver, oh my gosh, back, stomach, whew. Kind of hard to live life right now. Kind of hard to afford it. So for these kids and teens, you want to go ahead and pull a little slip. I'm going to go and take one. I have an electric bike that I love. And then I have, a regular beach, bike. I'm not going to shoot anybody over it. But if I were to see it happening, of course I'm going to do something. What the hell you think you're doing? Oh, it's a kid. The hell no, you're not finna ride off with my electric bike. Uh-uh. I'm not saying to get violent, but I'm not gonna, oh, it's a kid. No, we're gonna have a serious problem because this right here, you can call your mama because I'm gonna let you know right now. We might have it's gonna be an interaction. That's just it. So lesson to parents. A lot of people out there we live in a very dangerous world. Her son learned a hard traumatic lesson. And the sad thing is, I hope don't be a fool and go do it again. The one that ran, called 911. Now look, they were looking at what? or you gonna just take you a bike. And now look, humiliation to, I mean, that's, oh my gosh. And look at these three. Hey, I bet he was terrified. I guarantee he was.
Son?
No, when he called me, he said my son was in his apartment, which was a lie. So they were looking in the basements of the apartments looking for a bicycle to take.
They were looking for a bicycle to steal.
Which she says she does not condone and wishes they would have just called the cops.
How about you wish your son wouldn't try to steal a bike, or this probably wouldn't happen? How about that? What the cops gonna do? They're kids, nothing. So this right here, it's a horrible, traumatic lesson. It might be one that he needs to wake you the hell up, son. Some people will shoot. There was a kid years ago. He had broke into a house. He was a teenager. This was like, oh my gosh, maybe like 10 years ago. Broke into a home, and I think the homeowner was there. And you know what they said the man did? The man had the teen to call his mother. And when the teen called his mother, you know what happened? The man shot the teen dead, and the mother heard it. Shot the teen dead. The mama got to hear her son getting shot dead, breaking into a house. Again, this day and age, a lot of people are off the rails, trying to take and steal something. You don't know what you're gonna meet.
The apartments looking for a bicycle to take.
Which she says she does not condone and wishes they would have just called the cops.
How you don't wish your son wouldn't have been a potential thief? Wish they would have just called the cops, and the cops would have done nothing. He's lucky to be alive. Again, one boy broke into a house. That man was at home, having to call his mother, and shot him dead. She probably never thought that was going to happen. She heard it over the phone. So this, sir, for the youth, you think you slick, I'm going to go ahead and do a little something, or I'm a kid. Yeah, you got kids. There was a teenage girl, 13 years old, carjacked one and got shot. Oh, well. A 13, she shouldn't have got shot. No. She shouldn't have been a carjacker. Since you like violence, your little 13-year-old ass got it. She shouldn't have shot a kid. Kid could have been carjacking. I'm not getting out of my truck for no kid. I'm not getting out. You got a gun? Maybe. But this right here, it's not. If I'm not gonna sit up here and go, oh no, let little Amber Kiki have my cut, honey, truck. Kiki, you better move the hell on, darling. Amber too. Because I can tell you, if it's a choice between me and you, it's not going to be me. It's not going to be, well, I'm just going to let her, girl, you might want to move. I'm not playing with you. And no offense, especially people that drive trucks. That's, with any car, I just think, my opinion, people that drive trucks, sometimes we have a different mentality. You're not going to run, you're just not going to run up on us. I'm just saying. It's not to anyone, but when people, sometimes a truck mentality, oh, really? You might be really asking for it. She was 13. She didn't have to shoot. She didn't have to be a carjacker either. This right here, that happened, she bought them to sell. If she had not tried to carjack that woman, she wouldn't have got her little behind shot. But she did. And see, I think that's what they're banking on. Oh, it's a girl and she's a teen. You'll get away with it. They're not going to shoot you. Where she found out that day, pop. Again, people are tired. People are tired. People are stressed out. People barely trying to keep it together. And you want to play five-finger carjacking, stealing, robbing bikes game? Okay. Play stupid games. You might get you a stupid prize. Now him sitting in the vehicle, butt naked with in handcuffs. Oh my goodness. So wonder him peeing himself. This is where we are. So parents, get a hold of your kids. You think this little stuff might be okay? You're going to learn today. I'm telling you, people are tired. The little 13-year-old girl, she got shot in a carjack. She walked out on herself. She bought that on herself. Where's the parents at? Who's around? Who are you listening to? So this here, a horrible lesson to learn. Hopefully I'm hoping this will be the last one that he needs. Hopefully he'll get it. Again, he could have been taken someplace else, traffic, and never seen from again. He's still lucky. So anyway, let me know what you think. After these on the screen, that's why they're facing kidnapping. You gonna handcuff somebody and naked? In their vehicle? I had to watch it again. I'm like, is it in the police vehicle? No, I think they said it in their vehicle. There's another video out there. These three. All I should have done was call the police. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Be safe, be alert out there. It's just too much going on. It's too many crazies, and I'm out. You know.